Sports coverage of the NFL has us roughly midway between Boston and Providence. Everybody knows it as Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Tonight we will wind up Week 5 with a good battle, as it'll be the Houston Texans taking on the New England Patriots. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. And a signal there for the fair catch, so this opening drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
Let's go! Ready!
Has his man, it's Shakir. And they get him down before he takes it across the 30-yard line. An early statement of the game's first play. 18 yards and a first down.
That's good.
That was a lightning-fast decision that time. He just caught it and got rid of it.
Because he saw his guy was going to be open immediately. So he took the R, the run, out of the play. He took the O, the option, out of the play, and immediately got to the pass.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. The Patriots in a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0 for 4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
And we'll get it down to 47 here. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Now they'll audible to something else. Off the play fake. Torres.
You absolutely have to have this early on, right? 3rd and short, they elect to throw for it. And that's normal NFL football. They're going to throw on 3rd and short, but you've got to hit it, don't you?
Yeah, in the first quarter, like you said, to set the tone, can't connect there.
Ready!
And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Running for it. Here's Chubb. Oh, and I think he went backward. He did. Nick Chubb stopped short. And this defense holds firm here on the opening drive of the night. Well, trying to be bold on the opening drive of the game, but that effort, it proves futile.
How many times have we talked with coaches where they've talked about taking the emotion out of their decision-making? I think that opening drive, if he didn't have it in his head to go for it before, I think that keyed into it. They were doing so well, and he decided to really establish something there. They didn't get it. Now they've got to make sure that they don't lose their focus.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. And they went the wrong way there. Losing yardage back at the 43-yard line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. And that play there, boy, almost looked like it was a video game and he didn't know what the pitch button was. Not very well executed.
Yeah, and if you don't know what it is, you better figure it out fast. I suggest knowing it before you actually run that play.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Operating from the gun, Lowry. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. This is a 7-yard loss on the save. And it's 3rd down.
2 plays so far.
straightaways. Back to throw. Lowry. And they'll find the open man. That's complete. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Texans put the Knights' first points on the board as they take the early lead.
The kicker on for the point after.
Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had certain plays scripted for certain players. That looked like a well-designed play to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon, a player of his talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
And this will be a touchback, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
25-yard line.
Okay, break.
Pats at the line, ready to go. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride to the offense this go around. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Go.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Shakir hauls it in. He's tackled a yard short of marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of
That's good for 21 yards on a first down. We often poke a little fun at running backs past the age of 30. Oh, they're getting old, they can't run anymore. What he's showing, past the age of 30, you can still have some nice runs like that.
You certainly can, and I think that we're starting to expand our definition of old running back. Because it used to be as soon as they hit 30, we want to get rid of these guys and go to the younger guys.
Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Asante Samuel Jr. Texans TD. Still in the first quarter, but what a great start for them. I mean, they've controlled the airways, Charles, on both sides. They had the passing touchdown, then they intercept the pass of another squad and take it back for another score.
Brandon, I know we have a ton of time, but what an early backbreaker they just delivered. They're up early, and they appear to be totally dialed in. And that offense, they're forced to run right back out. Still shaking up a bit, but feeling the pressure to put something on the scoreboard. They've got to be careful here.
But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Cougar 19.
Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
And sometimes I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines scoring for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, yeah, you'll get them next time.
Here we go, here we go.
All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
In motion, right one of the tight ends. is incomplete. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
I have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week. And he's going to go down. The Texans come
taken
in
down
and able to bring him to the ground.
By Christian Wilkins.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? You got to make sure that he's really into this game.
They'll try and throw for it here. Left sideline, a dime, and it looks like he's got it. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
I felt that one all the way up here. How about that big man laying out and making that catch?
Yeah, that wasn't a 180-pound wideout. That was a tight end. On 1st and 10, Torres. And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Pick 6 for the Texans TD. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
And it's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
His kick is
right
good.
down the middle. And that makes the score 21 to zip.
21. Patriots nothing.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Ready,
The
break.
Pats at the line, ready to go. Well,
19
CD, you kind of
Tiger,
feel like
19
they're in a bit of a
Tiger.
danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession. But I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Here we go. Start. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Pace, 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 pace.
And Chuckle trying to middle here. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10 right around the 9-yard line.
Tackle made at his
Only
own
a yard on the
9-yard
pickup
line.
there, and it'll be second
Brings
down.
up second
And this is
down.
why aggressive defensive coordinators love to blitz. It wreaks havoc because they end up taking their attention to the blitzers, freed up the D lineman to make the play.
Got it. Ready?
A hole to dig out of here. 2nd and 17.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Looking to throw. Torres. And his throw is incomplete.
Down several scores and playing behind the chains is not the way to have success in this one. Right now, if you're the offensive line, your big concern, protecting your quarterback, even a chance to try and throw something downfield to pick up the needed yardage.
Ready,
And that should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Ready.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's finally taken taken down. It's a big game there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Let's go.
Now they'll change things around before the snap. Throwing on 1st down. Torres. So the completion good for 7 there.
Number 88.
And it's 2nd down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on
Pat
it.
the 60. Pat the 60.
They go with Chubb on 2nd down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. And that's on the guard, Wyatt Teller. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
80.
Following the penalty, Chubb. And he'll get this to about the 34, a gain of just 3.
I do know from experience, when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and quick plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted. But it winds up falling incomplete. Normally, I'd say this will lead to a punt attempt, but this offense already shown in the first half that they'll go for it on 4th down.
Well, they should have already said, punt it, punt it. Head coach should have already made that decision.
The offense going to stay out there. They've converted once, failed once. What can they do here on 4th down? And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line.
At the 39-yard line.
I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly the attitude that has to be adopted.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Get out.
A quick throw caught by Rice. And he's taken down inside the 30.
Complete to Rashid Rice. It's a gain of 10.
In motion to tight end. First and 10 to TTN. Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
Ball carrier.
And that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run.
23-yard
Pick up
line.
5 yards, bring up
A gain of
2nd and 5.
brings up
The defensive
2nd
line,
and
though,
5.
they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
Finding Knox there, complete. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. His first catch, good for 14 there and a 1st down.
Let's go.
Back to throw. Lowry. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Not the 1st and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, it took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
They've been in the red zone 3 times in this game and have not scored a single point. Can they break through here on 2nd and goal? They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
Forced out to his left. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run. And the Texans continue to pull away here in this first half.
Nothing like understanding where your escape hatches are as a quarterback. Here he's looking, but he knows he doesn't want to force anything. So when nothing avails itself, he slips past the rushers, takes it right up the middle, and takes it into the end zone.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half.
28. Patriots nothing.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready?
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, have your fun.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership.
Exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
On first down, Torres. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving.
Let's go now.
Keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Ready?
They go off the middle of the jump. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
60 Maverick! 60 Maverick! Check go!
To throw on 3rd down, Torres. And this is going to be intercepted. And the Texans are going to take over once again. That is interception number 4 for him, Charles. 4 here in the first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
Walker has it. And he'll be hit and dropped for a loss at the 5-yard line. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action.
Ready? 18 Rattler! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! 18 Pioneer! 7 Pirates!
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Lowry. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. It's Jair Brown who's got it. And he's going to get this on down to the 13-yard line. And they'll take possession, already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them
Here we go,
get
here we
even more
go.
aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Intended for
on first down there, but it's incomplete.
And to put it mildly, this is a tough spot defensively. They have to come right back out and defend their red zone. But how about that good first step towards forcing them to settle for at least 3 points? I think they're also thinking bigger right now. Imagine being able to stop them totally and change the momentum.
And my goodness, another interception. And the Texans are going to take over the INT at their own 5-yard line. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his second interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
Take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. It's another first down. It will be a gain of 21 yards. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver? They lost the game ultimately. They dropped the defensive end out, and he ended up with an interception in that game in Super Bowl 50. Maybe some sort of scheme like that to try and get more pressure at the passer.
This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they are fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
Going down the line, it's complete. And they have a first down and well into field goal range also with the 16 now.
It's a
Good
gain
strong
of 17
catch right
yards.
there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
On first and 10, Lowry. Touchdown, Texans. Great play there. His second touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Texans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes this 35-0 now.
Patriots nothing.
Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
First and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, shot.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. Things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and you can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before you get a good head of steam going.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return
Texans
after the
35,
break.
Patriots nothing.
Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
It's the Texans in front, and they're going to get the football first as we are back underway in the 3rd quarter. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Second half starts with a run by Etienne. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right. He's pretty much been completely neutralized. Here. Across the 30 to the 31-yard
by the wide receiver.
That's a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on him before he could get much out of it.
Let's go.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down. Lowry. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Great way to convert on 3rd down there. 21 yards to play. Shotgun snap it again to Etienne. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
At the 46-yard
Well, they're hoping that
line.
the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
From the 46, here's the 2nd and 8. And they'll send the slot in motion left. Second down, 18 once more. He'll get a couple down to the 44.
The tackle made at the
2 yards on the first down carry, and then followed up by 2 yards on the second down carry.
Well, that's definitely not going to be enough to get the job done. Wasn't the expression 3 yards in a cloud of dust?
Now they're going to need 6 on 3rd down to keep the drive going.
Back at 60.
Play action. Lowry. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. A loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. The Texans send the punter out. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Let's go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Torres looking middle, and it's complete. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down. Torres. And this pass broken up. Contact well timed there. And now 4th down.
have some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Come on,
And they're
come
going
on.
to go for this. Just
Hot
1 for 3
70,
so
hot
far
70.
on fourth down tries. They're trying again. They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
First down.
A curious decision to go for it, but it
Hey!
pays off with a first down.
37-yard line.
Now they'll change things up. Throwing on first down. Torres. And now here's another interception. Picked up by Andre Cisco. And they will score. Pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, I mean, you get it. They're trying to make something happen here in this third quarter, CD, but I don't think a pick 6 is exactly what they had in mind.
No, not at all, because this offense, they've been stuck all game long. Haven't dented the scoreboard yet, and they're
The
kind of
kicker
forced to
on
take
for
a few
the extra
chances
point.
here, and that one, it backfired in a big way.
Point
His
after,
kick
right
is
down the
good.
middle. And it is
Makes the
42
score
to nothing.
Texans 42. Patriots nothing.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard
At their
line.
own 12-yard
In
line.
this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put
ready?
points on the board.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably going out the window.
And my goodness, another interception. And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick 6, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are picking them.
And now it's blocked. And the Patriots have it. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he takes it the distance across the goal line for 2 points. Boy, at this point, I don't know what's going on down there. You got guys running one way on the pick 6 now, running the other way to return the blocked extra point.
It's almost like that guy went this way, but the other guy went that way. And guess what? Both of them scored points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Ready, set.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. A turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't want to admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Taking it right down Broadway.
He's on his way. And he's going to be out of bounds inside the 25-yard line. 103 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And you hear it all the time, but that's one of the dangers of the blitz. You get past that first wave, nobody else is there.
And when teams blitz, what they're trying to do is make you lose your poise, lose your timing and your tempo. But when you hold it together, you can really hurt them the other way, getting past that first wave.
They run again on first down and short. One of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up and held on the scrimmage.
yard
yards
line.
per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's
Let's
got
go
so
now.
far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him in contract negotiations, doesn't he?
Go.
And again, it's Chubb. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Some of the most unselfish
gain of
players on
3.
any football
Brings
team,
up 3rd
defensive
and
tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow
Here we
other
go,
people
here
to
we
make
go.
tackles. But when he can make a play
19.
himself, as we just saw there,
Tempo,
that's a
tempo,
big day.
tempo.
On 3rd down, Torres. This is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. Khalil Shakir, his first touchdown of the year. And the Pats are able to claw one back.
Man, he just ran a terrific route. Extremely hard to defend when it's run that precisely and the ball's delivered that accurately.
Oh, I was just about to say he had missed an extra point all season, but there it is. His first miss, no good.
Matt Gay set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be
Texans
returned.
take
It'll
over
come out
1st
to the
and 10
25.
at their own 25-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, ETN once more.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Historically, this is such a tough, loud venue, but you can hear a pin drop right now. A lot of fans long gone, not used to seeing a lopsided score like this. And they run the option here on 1st and 10. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
He was brought down by
That really
Jordan
sets him
Battle.
back. A loss of 6.
down
And
back
not
at
a
the
lot of success to be
49-yard line.
found there.
Oh, you got that right, partner, because if you're trying to make guys miss about 10 yards or so downfield, that's a pretty good play. But if you got to do it in your own backfield, I consider that a problem.
Rush coming, and he's taken down. Marcus Jones. It'll go as a loss of about 8 as he gets in there to drop him. Well, it's been a little bit of feast or famine because he's thrown for decent yardage, and obviously they've got the lead, Charles, but now he's been sacked 4 times.
And what I'm focusing on is his toughness in the pocket. Because you mentioned the feast or famine part. He's played well in between being dumped on his back. But every time he's had a chance to throw the football, he's been impressive.
He completes it to the tight end, Knox. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Running out the gun with ETN. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down the game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
finds the pickup, and that's a first down.
It's a gain
As I
of
take
6.
a look at the clock, I realize that this
First
drive
down,
has eaten up a good
Texans.
portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
Ready up.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Go. You ain't going nowhere.
ETN once more.
Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal
Taken
line.
down by Jair
Offensive
Brown.
linemen love creating space for
A
their guys
6-yard
carrying the
pickup
ball. But
brings
when that
up
guy
2nd
also
and
breaks
4
tackles
at
and
the
creates
6-yard
extra
line.
yardage, they almost feel like he's one of them, and they really embrace him.
2nd and 4. They could still get a first down without scoring.
You ain't going nowhere.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
He's in. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. Scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out.
And the Texans continue to pour it on here in the 4th. When coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming
kicker
of.
on for
It
the
was
extra
pretty
point.
apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL, you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed in watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin.
Texans score, and they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
All right, you've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
Okay, ready?
Watch twist. Watch twist.
Down, 1st and 10. They fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, 2nd down.
He's brought down
And the
at the
big fella
20-yard
stuffed that
line.
one up in a big
A gain
way.
of 2.
I think doubling
Brings up
him
2nd
has to be a
and 8.
priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready?
2nd down and 8. Straight ahead, ETN.
And he's going to take this down close to the first as he's brought down at the Patriots' 13-yard line.
At the 13-yard line.
45 yards
A
rushing for
7-yard
him now in
gain
the
on the
ball
play.
game.
Okay, he didn't break
And
that one
it's
all the
3rd
way, but you
down.
got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
Here we go.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
They'll run with ETN.
And he gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the
Taken
10
down
at the 11.
11-yard line.
Brandon, when a
pick up of
defense
2
just
yards.
simply can't get
And
off the
the
field on
Texans
3rd down, and we all
first
know how
down.
important that down is for both sides of the ball, you often feel like you're just a step behind whatever they're doing offensively.
And one of the differences in this game, no doubt, third down conversion, and that is going to be a story they'll talk about after this one.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Another toe for ETN.
And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning.
He was brought
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4.
And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has a get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Third down, here's ETN.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a full 3 yards, and it brings up 4th down.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
Let's go.
They throw it out right complete. And unable to break away. They stop him a few yards shy. The Texans tried it, but they come up empty here on 4th. And that will force a turnover on downs.
Here we go.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD, but unfortunately.
And now here's another interception.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
And they will score a pick 6 for the Texans TD.
Well, what has been a fantastic game for this defense has been rough for this offense, and certainly a signal caller, Charles, that's thrown all these interceptions. Another one there, and this one taken all the way back to the score.
Partner hoping to hold a nice little spot in the post-game highlights to show this rip of interceptions and great plays this group has made. They've been on it from snap 1.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
And he'll elect not to run with it. A fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take it? And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Another great play defensively. They've been sharp on both sides of the ball, Charles, but that interception means that this defense very well keep them down to single digits on the scoreboard in this game.
And that's certainly something to smile about, isn't it, partner, if you're on defense? Because your goal every game is to catch a shutout. You and I both know that's pretty unrealistic. But hold a team below double figures in a game, in an NFL game, that's certainly something to take pride in.
Tackled back at the 46-yard line.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up 2nd.
Boy, the pursuit there, terrific from the linebacking core.
Oh, it certainly was, because so many times on an option play, you'll see a linebacker make a beeline for the quarterback, and then zip, one cut, and he's grasping it air. But this time, he locked in on him the whole way, took an excellent angle, and his grasp came up with the quarterback.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing from an offense that was truly playing at an elite level in this contest.